Lisa for thebuzzsabout.com. Today we're in Philadelphia at World Cafe Live with a fine Frenzies, Alison Sudol. Alison, thanks for taking the time to join me today.
It's a pleasure.
So the new project, Bomb in a Birdcage,
Yes.
is your sophomore release, which is, the sophomore release is oftentimes picked apart by critics, but you've dispelled any kind of sophomore release myths because it's just an absolutely fantastic album and the critics are responding fantastic. There's nothing they can say about it. So, well, and now with that preface, can you tell us a little bit about the project or your writing or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was a lot of just trying to find myself, in this record. And, I came back from touring with One Cell and everything, and I just felt really super lost and really just confused about what I wanted to do next and everything. And all I knew, I had this thread in my head of just ideas for songs, and that was the only thing that I had. Everything else felt weird. I was at home, and I'd been on the road for so long that to sit in my living room for days, and it was just so strange, So I started writing this album, and I'd written what I wouldn't do before going back out on tour for a little while, and we had played it in the shows, and there was just such joy that I got from that song, and just thought, okay, if I can keep on that train and expand upon that, maybe I'll find some peace or something, or find somewhere to be. And so each of these songs has just been that.
The first single released was Blow Away, and you shot a video for Blow Away, which is wonderful. It's whimsical. Can you describe a little bit of the experience of the shoot, or any input you may or may not? You have to check out the video, Blow Away.
It was funny because the idea, well, first of all, I should preface it with I'm terrified of heights. So, terrified. And I had this idea of, and looking back even now, which this is not that long ago, my idea was a girl has wings, is born with wings, and has no idea how to fly. And it's can you imagine the frustration of having wings and you can't use them, And so I basically I end up sort of stranded in this guy's farm, and he's such a sweetheart, this fellow, and he's got a pet pig, and they're kind of a couple in a way, they're sort of the pig and him are sort of a lonely twosome, and so he is very key in helping me learn how to fly.
You do a great deal of press. We're squeezed in between Allie's press junket today, but and you're asked the same question, but I have to ask it. You have an incredible following on Twitter. You're closing in on 1.5 million followers.
It's amazing.
So
right?
actually, you're nearing Oprah.
What? No, you're not. That's not.
Well, she's got maybe a million more, but not much.
That's why, yeah.
And she's
she's Oprah.
She's Queen of America.
She is.
I just. But anyway, so
wow.
Yeah, no, you're verified. I mean, you're right up there. So, but you were on Twitter kind of at the inception, really.
Mm-hmm.
But the way you interact, not only do you have the followers, but you interact with the people. So how do you keep up, and what does the Twitter fan base mean to you?
Well, there was. I've always gotten such amazing energy from people who listen to the music, who are, I guess a fan always feels like a funny word in referring to someone that likes my music. It always feels like, but you know what I mean, just the Twitter followers or whatever that follow me, or on MySpace or anything. I've always gotten such amazing stories and feedback, and I mean, like, the point of music for me is like connecting with people, and there was definitely a point when Twitter blew up where I kind of like went, "What?" And like, what are we gonna do? Many responses I can't like, and I stopped responding with people for a while because I just did like the ostrich head in the sand kind of thing, because I mean, you know, it's unbelievable, and it was very unexpected. But I've just in the past few days again, like, really just started to reach out to people, and it's fun. It's really fun, you know. There's so many. There are people in so many places too, which is crazy. It's crazy to write something and be like, "Where are you?" And people are like, you know, there's something called a Twitter map, which I don't know how it works. I don't understand it, but you can like actually see where people are, and it's baffling. It's baffling. So I mean, that kind of stuff is fun, and I'm so grateful to Twitter. They put me up as a suggested user, and that's what really sparked everything.
You know, you spoke of the Twitter map, so I'll jump ahead to a fan question, because we had a fan from Germany write in
cool.
about, because when you perform live,
yeah,
you cover White Stripes' Seven Nation Army.
Oh yeah,
so
we did, yeah.
A gentleman wrote in from Germany and asked what drew you to the song.
Well, I think for me, covers have been just a way of expressing something that maybe I haven't necessarily written a song like that, so I want something to take that spot in the set, you know. And when we first covered, we actually don't cover Seven Nation Army in our U.S. set because we're constantly just trying to evolve and stuff. But what led us to that was I just wanted to rock out a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And I knew that there was sort of an image that I had created because I was so nervous on stage of being like this super delicate flower that didn't move. And I'm like a really big dork, actually, and I love dancing, and I'm kind of spazzy, and I love to just like run around, and Seven Nation Army is kind of like an opportunity to just bang a tambourine and be a crazy person.
Well, Bomb in a Birdcage is wonderful, but if you could see Allie in a Fine Frenzy live, it's just a spectacular performance. Well, Allie from Fine Frenzy, the latest project is Bomb in a Birdcage. I'm Lisa for thebuzzbout.com. Allie, thanks so much for joining us.
Pleasure, totally.
We end our interviews in a friendly hug and have the Fine Frenzy hug.
The Fine Frenzy hug.
We're out.